Welcome to Freak More Paranormal, and if you're new here, hi, my name is John. Normally I do paranormal, and this time I'm stepping way out my niche. I've got a whole new series planned for you. It's called Route 66 in 6 months. So what I've done is got this passport, 66 locations on Route 66 here in Oklahoma. The 66 locations we'll be stopping by, and hopefully we can see maybe there's some paranormal things. If not, we'll just give the history and what's going on. So, but I'm at stop number 1. And it's called Bucks on 66. This place is absolutely fantastic. So let me show you around right quick. First of all, I got to show you the guy that's standing behind me. That's Buck Adams, y'all. Absolutely cool. The signs, I'm digging the signs. This is on 11th Street in Tulsa. Really cool down this little district. They got a bunch of shops. It's been all revitalized and vamped up. Got Melville's Market, but this place, this Buck 66 is, man, this is cool. So this is Buck Adams. From what all I know of right now, we're going to be going inside in just a second, and the owner of this place, she's going to be walking us through here and telling us everything that we need to know. That's so Stella Adams. Let's walk inside and see what's up here.
All right, welcome.
So tell us about it. You are
BETH BABCOCK.
The owner.
Yes.
So tell us, how did you get started with this?
I've just been in retail forever and found this little Pimco gas station on Route 66.
Oh, cool.
And decided to open it as a souvenir shop. Made up a character, Buck Adams, Space Cowboy, and now here we are selling souvenirs on Route 66.
So tell us more. Tell us about, what you said it used to be a gas station?
Yeah, so it was a 1950s Pimco gas station. So it was built in 53, I believe. So this is what it was.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. And then FINA ended up buying Pimco, but I got it in 2018, and I thought, Space Cowboy, Buck Adams.
Wow.
And here we are, selling souvenirs. And then Stella just got here, our Space Cowgirl, just earlier this year. And we just keep adding things as time goes on.
So I'd seen on the news that Buck Adams is something that you had created, something you came up.
Made him up.
No way. And yours taken off, and it's an iconic symbol of Route 66 now.
Yes.
Dude,
yeah.
Way to go. That's so awesome. So cool.
Why not? I'm like, this was just, an empty building, nothing.
Wow.
And it's like, if you have a little imagination, you can go wild with it.
Wow. So you just started off small, just making little Route 66, little trinkets here and there, and it just...
Yeah, and then we found this guy Joel Baker with American Giants.
Okay.
So he has a place called the American Giants Museum in Atlanta, Illinois on Route 66.
Okay.
And he's like the guru of the Giants. He knows everything about all of them.
Okay.
So he introduced me to this guy, Mark Klein, that's a fiberglass sculptor.
Okay.
So I gave him a picture of Buck Adams, Space Cowboy, and he sketched him out into Muffler Man form. And he said, like this? I said,
oh, what?
So that's what he originally looked like.
Oh, check that out, y'all.
And then he took that, sketched him into a Muffler Man, told us what it would cost, and then we raised the money because we don't have this kind of money.
Oh, that's so cool.
And now we have a giant of our mascot.
And it's already paid off.
Yes!
It's already paid for itself. Yes! Probably in the first couple months. That's the beautiful part of it.
And now we can help, help the neighborhood, help people make memories. Yeah. And it's just, help people. For me, it's just like, if I can make people, by seeing Buck or Stella smile,
so cool.
I'm like, mission accomplished.
How many people do you have here a year come through?
I don't even have a
Oh my
clue.
gosh, that many. What? All right, I'm eating my words, y'all. I'm eating my words. It's probably a mill?
I can't keep
More than
track.
a mill?
We filled out 6 of our guest books so far. So they come from all over the world.
What's the furthest you've had?
Antarctica.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
No one.
We think maybe it's somebody that doing some research or something in Antarctica. We're like, how can they be?
Wow.
I don't know. Who knows? And
Cool.
they've been pulling our leg.
Well, show us around here. Show us what we got. So.
We got souvenirs. There's over 60 local artists that make things within. Glacier chocolate.
Ooh.
You've got the Golden Driller chocolate bars.
That's
You've
so
got
cool.
Piggy Stardust T-shirts. So Piggy is outside.
So that's what the pig is.
Yeah.
Piggy Stardust.
He came from New York. He was at this place called the Magic Forest, and this guy sold his theme park and then sold off all these little
Oh, that's
characters.
so cool. That's
now we
dope.
have
That's dope.
We've got a whole section of Stella merch, Stella bobbleheads. We've got sunglasses, Christmas ornaments, statues of the giants. So these are made by Scott Farmer, Sculpture Island. And then the actual on the giant, the ray gun and the jetpack were made by this guy named Josh Waddell
Okay.
of Three Bowls Upcycling in Bartlesville. And then a lady named Beverly Wissane made her cup. Yes?
What?
Yes!
All local and everybody just banded together and did this. Oh, that's just the coolest thing.
Stickers! The coolest t-shirts.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to get a Buck Atom sticker, y'all.
We've got our one of our graphic designers that does a lot of branding. His name's Jamie Muehlhausen, and he's actually from Tulsa, but has lived in Vista, California for 30 years, works with Tony Hawk.
What? And did those shirts?
Yeah, he did
Oh,
these.
now I'm gonna have to get one of these.
He did these. He does all of our branding. Yeah,
Wow.
crazy.
Y'all got all kinds of stuff
We
here.
really do. We even have stuff that's created by the president of the Oklahoma Route 66 Association. He always makes things when he can't find what he's looking for. He'll make merchandise of it. How about this cool robot?
Oh my gosh. Is that a gas meter and phones? Get out of here.
Beep, boop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this guy named David Code, Mr. Robot. He makes these. He
Oh
used to
my
work on like
goodness.
hot rods, and it got just to be too much.
Oh,
And
there's more.
look at he's just hanging like yesterday. That's the fun thing. You never know what's gonna come
Oh
in.
my gosh. Look what it's made out of, y'all.
Insane. Insane!
Oh, dude, it is a waffle iron. No way. It's a 50s waffle iron. No way.
Multi-purpose, right?
Oh, I'm gonna have to get one of those. That would just be the coolest thing at the house, especially since I do paranormal and have the weirdest stuff at my house.
Yes! There's even people that take old cigar boxes and paint them. I mean, what a
Oh.
cool gift. You know? You put a treasure in there and gift it to somebody, and then they can put all their jewelry or whatever. in it.
Whatever. Oh, y'all's little secret stuff.
They're paranormal things.
Yeah. Your broccoli, y'all. You put broccoli in there, okay? You stash your broccoli in there.
Stash your broccoli. Come on now.
Stash your broccoli in there, right?
Hint, hint.
And then your eyes will look like that.
Yes! The rat fink. See
That
again.
is so dope.
You just got stuff from everywhere. This is super cool. This is an artist. He's actually from Texas,
Oh, that is so cool.
right?
That makes me want one of those. That's
I
great
know.
marketing.
His art is he'll do custom paintings of whatever you want.
Wow. Whoa, what's all that stuff up there?
Our collection. Those are not
Oh.
for sale.
No, is that the like real metal gold, like the milk bottle up there?
Yeah, that's people will give us stuff. They're like, hey, we want to give you
Wow.
this. So yeah, somebody gave us a hat, a Buck Rogers ray gun, turtle shell, a register, these. Sometimes Buck wears Halloween masks.
That vampire was so cool.
Yes, so that was Buckula,
Buckula.
Buckenstein, and
Oh, you need to make Buckula shirts for Halloween.
Buckwolf.
That would so sell. I would so buy one.
Right? Got a little,
I used to have one of those big boy banks when I was a kid.
right? See, I love that it just takes you back.
It does.
Takes you back in time. I've
This
heard
is-
people even say that when they come in, it makes them think of that TV show Fallout.
It kind of does.
I was
doesn't it?
like, so I
It
finally had
does.
to watch it. I was like, I gotta see, or the game. I was like, okay, I see it. I see where you're going.
This place is so cool.
Yes, so come in. It's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on Route 66 in the Meadow Gold District.
Okay.
Yes.
Man, so I mean, it probably stays busy year round then.
Yeah. Like we had a tour bus earlier today. People from all over. I had a couple from Italy just come through that are literally doing Route 66, starting Chicago.
And doing the whole route.
They come right through Tulsa and go all the way to the Santa Monica Pier.
All the way from start to ending.
Yep. Yeah, and there's a sign at the beginning, sign at the end.
Well,
so when you...
Oh, sorry, I didn't interrupt you. No, and I live here. I grew up here my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, you know, it's just Route 66 here. But now doing a whole series, you know, over for YouTube besides just paranormal.
Yes.
Which I'm sure some of the stuff's going to, you know, will lead into paranormal.
Right.
So,
you never know.
You never know. And people like that stuff.
Well,
so,
yeah, like this spot here, you know, built in 53. Who knows what kind of...
1953. So think about how many people have been through here.
Exactly.
Do you ever have any weird stuff happen here?
Now that you say, I'll probably start noticing.
Well, if you do, I'll give you my card and then call me. I'll come here and do a lot. If you won't lock me down, and you can stay in here with me, and we'll do a lockdown episode overnight. I'm down. Do a YouTube episode. You down?
I have to tell you that I used to live at the Mayo Hotel downtown.
Oh, what's that like?
There was something. I went up to the ballroom. This was early before it had been open that long.
My face is stuck, y'all.
So went up to the ballroom, and there was I was showing a friend. I was like, hey, come on, let's go upstairs. So we go up there, and I would go into this huge historic ballroom. You know, it was built in the 20s.
Okay.
Showing, you know, these big floor-to-ceiling windows, you know, looking out downtown. It was nighttime, and all of a sudden, this old-time music started playing out of complete nowhere.
See, I'm the type I would have ran to it, but I would have been like, what the F is this?
I looked at my friend, I was like, that wasn't on.
No way. That'd be freaky.
It was freaky, but cool.
It's kind of like when you go to the Crescent Hotel. You've been there in Eureka Springs. That's freaky and weird and cool.
Yes, I love all of it.
Man, you need to find. Well, I'll give you my cards after we get done with this, and find me on YouTube and give me a subscribe.
Perfect.
So we got shot glasses.
That's the beautiful thing about Route 66. You meet so many different people of all walks of life.
Well, speaking of that, who's the most famous people that you've had in here?
We had Jack White, the musician, came
what?
through. Yeah.
Has he really?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. What was he? Was he just cool atmosphere?
Cool.
Just really cool dude?
Real cool. Cool as he drove up in his some old vintage car of his.
Oh, that's so cool.
What do they call those? Rancheros?
Really?
Is that what it's called?
I think so. Like,
it's super cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like, what the heck?
And
he
so
came through. We've had all kinds of people.
I'm sure Danny Boy comes down here quite a bit. He's from here.
For sure. Yeah, and we always send people down there to the outsider's house.
I see, that's one of the stops on this tour that we'll be doing. So hopefully I get to run into him in meeting.
Yeah.
Especially that, like, as a kid growing up, like, I was a House of Pain fan and hearing that, so it's like I'll probably end up geeking out for a second.
Who knows?
You know.
If you go hang out there long enough, you'll see. You'll definitely see.
So we got shot glasses down here.
Got Route 66, Stella, Buck. Yeah, Stella, she's the newest gal on the block. Piggy Stardust. T-shirts, we got it all. Since
I've already got my passport, will you show everybody what the passport is? Because this is the stop that I came in that starts this whole series with y'all. So I'm gonna have her explain this passport to you because it is the coolest thing.
So it is called the Oklahoma US 66 passport, and the state put these out. Travel OK, and they're free. The yellow one is free.
Okay.
And it's just Oklahoma, and what it is, you go through. It goes from east to west, and you start at these places. Like here, it starts at the Dallas Darriette, and this is in Quapaw. You take it in, and you get a stamp at all these locations. Dairy King, the Coleman Theater in Miami. You've got Clanton's Cafe and Veneta. And then you have to come to Buck AtOM'S.
Oh, you got to come here.
There's the Blue Whale.
That's right, y'all. That's where it all started at.
Circle Cinema, Mother Road Market, and Buck ATOM right there.
It is, y'all. Check it out.
So yeah, you get to take these and then go on all these adventures.
And you said those are free for like the people that come in for like their local state.
Yeah.
Now, does every state have their own per state?
I've heard Arizona has one also.
That'd be kind of cool.
But yeah, there is one that is for sale. That's for the whole route.
Okay.
They're like $14, I think.
That's still not bad.
It's not.
That'd be fun to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
That'd be like a year-long journey.
You can even go on their website. It's that travelok.com and order one, and they'll ship it to you.
Okay.
For free.
All right.
Yeah. Or come to Bucks.
And I will link. You got email addresses and all that. I will link y'all stuff right now. You're seeing it here, and here, and here, and here, and all there. There's all their stuff. So telephone numbers, addresses. So come down, hook it up. You've got to get here. Come buy something. This place is too cool. Look at this damn rock.
Yes. And the guy that did our neon sign, his name's Todd Sanders. He's actually Austin, Texas, but Roadhouse Relics in Austin. He's done stuff for Willie Nelson, ZZ Top. But yeah, he designed our neon sign.
What?
I'm telling you. There he is with Billy Gibbons.
What a blessing to
Yeah.
like run into people like this and then meet like all these new famous people.
I'm telling you, you just don't know.
And then now it's put you on the mark, you know, now you're famous, you know.
Not me.
Yeah.
I say it's Buck.
Buck says, but you created Buck, and this is just the coolest thing. Great atmosphere. So besides this location, I've seen on your business card, you've got 2 other locations besides this.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
We have an antique shop, Buck's Vintage, right behind us.
Okay.
And it may, within a year or so, it might move.
Okay.
We'll just stay tuned on that. And then Meadow Gold Max.
Okay.
And he is just right, if you look out the window, you can see a giant
Oh, I see it out there.
lumberjack. So he's 20 feet tall, so it's called Meadow Gold Max.
Zooming in down there.
Yes, all walkable.
Oh, definitely. Okay, y'all, we're definitely gonna be going in there, checking this stuff out, and this place is definitely cool. I 100% recommend coming down here, checking out the Buck Atoms. The muffler man, that's the spaceman. It's just so cool, and then all the swag, everything that's around here. Oh my gosh, I think my face is way too close, but if it was, then we'll just keep saying you got to come down here. Visit this. It's right off 11th and Peoria, but basically it's 11th and Quincy's the nearest crossroad. Plenty of shopping around here, but you've got to come here first. Get the Route 66 passport. Get your first stamp here. Start it here like I've done. You don't want to be a nerd. Do what I do. Okay. Well, sometimes, but I appreciate it so much. I'm gonna go check out these other places.
Perfect.
And
thank you for coming by.
No, definitely. Watch for it on YouTube. So this episode will be out this Saturday.
Oh wow. Okay, cool.
So
so you'll have to tell me, what is it?
It's Freakmore Paranormal.
Freakmore
Paranormal. Yeah,
okay.
I'll give you a card. So.
Perfect.
All right, y'all. We're gonna travel down this other place and check it out right quick. All right, now we're back over here. We're at the Meadow Gold Market. They hooked me up with some sweet ass swag, y'all. Just so cool, so cool. Plus, I love the little Buck Atoms thing. It's this episode's already getting cooler already. So this mural behind me is way dope. So, like I said, we're at the Mother Road Market, and we're about to go in and meet with Portland. She's gonna walk us around and show us what's up in here, so that way we can see what's going on and see if you want to come out here yourself. So, but other than that, before we go in there, check out this mural and this huge metal gold thing. Check that out. Is that not awesome? It's huge. I'll have to get on the other side and get a picture of it too. So let's check this mural out. Said we couldn't do it, but we did. This is the metal gold box back there, but kind of looks like Will Rogers in a way. But really cool mural, really cool. This huge Paul Bunyan over here. Pretty neat. Big old Paul Bunyan. Man, I need an axe like that so I can get my work done at my house. So that's pretty cool. Here after a while, we'll get some nighttime shots. Come out here when it's evening time, because they said that this whole location down through here on 11th Street all has like a bunch of neon lights and stuff. So we're gonna check out the neon lights and see how well it's lit up. So here's the Meadow Gold Market, or the Meadow Gold Milk and Ice Cream. I guess this is the original sign back from the 50s and 60s. So check this out. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Right up there earlier with the Buck Atoms place. Pretty neat. So let's go in here and check this place out. Can get this zoom right first. So, told y'all this is all absolutely new. This is, I mean, it's still paranormal. We're doing the 60, and that was loud. We're doing the 66 stops in 6 months. That's a lot of films. That's what, 11 episodes a month. So we got a lot of film to do. So let's go into this and check this place out. Yo, let's go. All right, it's rocking and rolling. So,
Hello.
and you were Portland, right?
Yes.
Cool, Portland. You mind showing us around?
Yeah, for sure.
Check this place out. Tell us all about it. Everything you know.
Okay, so we have over 35 local artists and vendors kind of throughout the store. Each booth is a different individual. There's either a local business, a vintage reseller, or an artist who owns the booth. So
Cool.
everyone's a little bit different. They're all local, and then the 35 plus comes in with like all the little things that we have. So we have, you know, some artist displays. We've got ice cream back there. Got all kinds of stuff all throughout, and then
Wow.
of course
And this is all like handmade and
this is all handmade.
wow.
Her name is Bethany, I think. Genuine Oklahoma Souvenirs. It's her stuff. Yeah, copper, silver, and then other stones.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man, I bet y'all sell a lot of this stuff.
Yes, we do. This is obviously for our lumberjack that's outside with a giant, who is an early mufflerman, which they used to be all along the route. Basically, they would build giant mufflers, and then people kind of fitted them to be different things. So you can make a lumberjack, you can make a cowboy, you can make an astronaut. Buck Adams is a space cowboy, so he's a mix of both.
Oh, wow.
And he's made from the mold, but Metal Gold Mac is an original 1960s. We just repainted him and sent him here.
Oh, cool.
So that's all of his stuff. Here we have Bookspace 23, which is all kind of like older books. Lots of Tulsa history and Oklahoma history stuff as well.
Oh, yeah. I see. I'd spend a lot of time right here. And so they sell all this stuff?
Yeah, but this is one of our probably our most popular books just because of what books are like. And then here is a combo of two places. So this is This Land and the Center for Public Secrets. This Land was a magazine and printing press, and they've sold their merch and their books here. So we've got all kinds of stuff. This is also the artist who was up there. She sells these in their booths, and she also makes those bolo ties over there.
Oh,
And
I'm gonna have to
then
come
the
back
second
here.
store is Center for Public Secrets, and that was founded by Lever Chapman, who is a Tulsa historian, kind of, bit of a rabble-rouser, but in a good way. So that's kind of his whole thing.
Oh, that's neat.
Uncovering public secrets of Tulsa.
Public secrets. Man, I bet there's a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Need to get a hold of that person and that dude. Be like, hey, since I do paranormal, what's up, man? What you know?
Definitely check out the Center for Public Secrets. They are not open, I don't think, but their store is just down is that Peoria? Yeah, down Peoria. It's
Okay.
right down there.
Little typewriter's neat.
Yes, that is a big.
Woody Guthrie. I get it. Man, this is so cool.
Yeah, so this is Dwelling Spaces, and Dwelling Spaces was in a store by our owner, Mary Beth.
Okay.
She ran this in the early 2000s, 2010s, if I remember those dates correctly. And so these are all merchandise that she would sell. She kind of just did like art, local souvenirs, same thing. We're continuing that.
Is this what kind of inspired her to get the store and
Yes, yeah,
keep growing?
for sure. And this is G. Oscar. He was a photographer, and he had a bicycle shop as well and would repair bikes. But these are all of his photographs.
Oh, wow.
And then obviously we feature some local artists as well here. This one is a Moonlight Factory for here. And, oh yeah, we've got
Oh, sorry.
lots of robots, yeah.
I was like, the robots are so cool.
Mean here.
Oh, no way, they wind up?
This one does. This is the only one that works.
Check this out, y'all. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those are so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is...
Moonlight Factory, who's a local artist.
Oh, dude, this is cool.
Yeah, she does these paint by number kits. So all of these are paint by number. She started this, I believe, in 2020 to get a chance for art students to be able to paint stuff alongside her.
Smokes.
Yeah.
It's just the coolest, like, hometown art, but I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna go broke in the store, y'all. I'm gonna go broke here because y'all already know I'm a big art lover. And oh, check this out. They've got the golden driller. Because my grandfather, I was just telling everybody a while ago, my grandfather helped build this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So my grandmother was like, I was telling her that I was gonna start this series instead of just all ghost and paranormal and let everybody see the Route 66 and give the history. And she was like, make sure that you tell them that your grandfather built that. And I was like, okay, Grandma, I'll let them know. So guess what, y'all? My grandfather built a big golden driller, which is really weird because as I grew up, he was a preacher, a Free Old Baptist preacher and a plumber. So I was like, did he pray over the foot? Did he like, I mean, what kind of plumbing? Is there a bathroom in the foot? But I don't know. I need to stop by the nursing home that he's in. He's got Alzheimer's and dementia. I need to probably see if I can get him to speak about it and find out more. But see more about this. But yeah, that art, I absolutely have to get some of this.
Well, and it's good that you're doing the series because, I mean, the centennial for Route 66 is in 2 years. So
oh, no way.
2026 will be the centennial.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then this is a local vintage seller. This is Fanny's Attic Vintage. Obviously, she just has a really cool.
This is cool.
Wild stuff.
Those old cameras are neat.
Yes, those are fabulous.
Look at these old cameras, y'all. Especially being a content creator, it's like suckers for any like thing. And then, hey, look, we found the stapler. The stapler. Where's my stapler?
Yeah, and then she has that real largemouth bass.
That's what I was looking at that, and then
the pheasant.
The pheasant. And the baby's eyes. Look at this photo.
I mean, you could also, I am probably 100% that Book Space 23 has some paranormal, Oklahoma paranormal books.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously this is our little buck, our mini buck.
I need one of those apples.
Then this is the Bay, which is one of our vintage sellers. There's another little kind of like knickknacks and clothes here, which I'll show you the record shop booth in just a second, but this is their extension. So posters and concert CDs, basically what will be in here.
Oh yeah, my daughter has been all over this. So my dad, I need one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these.
Then this is Okibug. So Okibug was a lure shop. People will probably recognize that. And then here's a bit of the history over here. The logo and the title of it was up for sale. So, you know, Okibug bought it, and they're not a tackle shop, but they are trying to, you know.
I've seen that brand before. I didn't realize it was here.
Really, yeah, really common. And they're just trying to promote kind of like, you know, people going out into the outdoors, seeing the wildlife that Oklahoma has to offer.
Cool.
So this is one of the books that they have published so far, The Creative Field Guide to Northeastern Oklahoma, edited by Liz Blood.
Is it like a survival guide?
It is basically like each little thing is different. So it has a flora section, so for all the plants, and then the creative part happens with local artists and writers will either make art or they have written something for it as well. So then this, you know, the mushrooms, the arthropods, and then there's, let's see, animals, all the tracks that they'd have, what they look like, what their scat would look like sometimes.
Does the card have info on it, like ordering info or anything like that, a website?
It does have, it's got a website and it's got emails as well. That's for Liz, who's the editor of this.
All right, y'all. It's hard to see, but I will plug it up there.
Yeah, they're very cool.
So this way, if y'all want to order any of this stuff, definitely order. I say buy. Help support our community as we help try to support y'all's.
Yeah.
Plus, this definitely helps the support of Route 66, which is a national road that goes all across America. I'm sure some of y'all probably have Route 66 in the back, y'all's backyard in different states. So what are we back here?
So this is another artist, Brian Douglas Parker, who was born in Oklahoma, and now he teaches art on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. But yeah, he does really great stuff.
That's crazy cool.
And then here we have, I think these are OKC potters. I think they're based in OKC, but all really cool with V6 pottery. Yeah, actually, so good.
Oh my word. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff. It's like, you just want to buy one of each.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
just have like your own museum.
Well, and then we just have so many cool vendors. Like this is Ace High Provisions. She puts in great stuff. People love her. Yeah, people love her earrings she finds, and all of the kind of little knickknacks. I think she's already sold out of. Sometimes she'll have frames, and she had 2 different framed Dolly portraits, Dolly Parton portraits that are already sold.
You're just so cool, dude. That'd be like a great uncle. I don't even know. Yeah, this is some cool stuff. Some real pictures of dogs. I wonder how she comes across that stuff like that.
It's wild how much vintage is in Tulsa. But yeah, this is an artist. She does all of these mini portraits. This is a painting on a feather that she did, which I think is just kind of wild.
What?
Yeah,
That's a real feather.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that one. That's some serious talent.
Mm-hmm. She's very talented. And then this, Jim Blanchard, he has Oklahoma roots as well. So we have a bunch of his prints with the framed ones, and then we have the prints over here, just of kind of icons.
And he does all these like hand drawn. Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but if you get up close, I feel like it's some good stuff.
It's amazing how much like talent is here, just Tulsa.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's super talented.
Tulsa, man. Little Richard, Loretta. This guy is super talented. For the prices, framed $80, that's not bad. $40 unframed for hand art. That's not bad at all.
And then, so this is Cosmic Well, and this is vintage, but kind of like focused on like a bit of nostalgia, like colorful. And she also we'll start doing tarot readings here pretty soon.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm. Tarot readings and I believe astrology readings as well.
Dude, I would like to get with her. I think it'd be cool to bring like REM Pod and K2s and see if it sparks, if the spirits are coming in to actually
that would be cool.
talk. And sorry if the light's so bright.
You're good. She has, I'll write down her Instagram.
Oh, definitely.
I know that. And then this is the people who are doing the concert teas. They were doing their records. This is great. You could spend a lot.
And this is real, like the vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. And then what I like about
Nat, my daughter, if you're watching this, Dad's got to bring you here because we already know that your vintage collection is huge, and I think we're just gonna have to add a ton to it. So.
And then, so the cool thing about what he does is that each post-it note gives you a little bit of information about who the band is. So, female-fronted traditional doom from Spain versus, he'll just have like all of these cool notes, tremendous soft to loud vocals and build-ups. So just like all these kind of personalized things that he thinks about.
Oh my God, that's what's up, y'all.
And I believe they were based out of OKC, but now we have like some of their stuff. This is a local artist company kind of thing. They do a lot of murals around town. They design a lot of stuff. Obviously, this is all of their merch. But they're very cool.
That's cool. Clean Hands Art Company. That's so cool. The prices are actually really reasonable.
And all of their stuff is retail back to all supplies sales.
Wow.
So here, this is really cool.
Oh, this is so cool.
Yeah, the he makes robots.
Oh my gosh. Is he the one that made the robots for the other place over there?
Yes.
And she got three in today, and then one of them's like the head's like a waffle iron head.
Yes, it's so cool. And then he did, this is kind of like it, but he did, so our big girl giant, Stella, he did her ray gun.
What?
So he made her ray gun, yeah.
Dude. That is, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go broke. I want this big one right here. This one right here, y'all, this is cool. I bet he's like at least 500 or 600 of it.
Has to be, I think, because I think around here, yeah. This is 300, and this is 400.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Even a duck.
And then this is our Bigfoot. Kind of our Bigfoot crazy
Oh, that's
eagle
what's
media. The show Reservation Dogs. We do a lot of their stuff as well. But yeah, definitely heavy emphasis on Bigfoot.
Res Dogs, Mike, funny. I know you two are watching, my buddies, man. Keep killing it. Love the concert. But she's giving y'all a shout out. Your show, Res Dogs. So 2 friends of mine. That's the little bitty rappers on there.
Oh yeah.
The little bitty dudes.
Yeah, they're great. But yeah, so this is all this we have. Yeah, the Skoden mugs and the shit ass mugs, I think. Yep.
Ah, shit asses. That's an Oklahoma word right there. Especially my last name's Creekmore, so me being native myself is like, this is just normal talk.
Yeah, and then this is new. The kind of funny, the Oklahoma sober.
That's not gonna happen, y'all. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm a card holder myself, so.
Yeah. And then yeah, we've got these, and then the Crazy Eagle Media. So all of their stuff, and they do the we don't give a shit how you do it in LA shirts.
Oh, dude. I know what I'm wearing when I'm going to LA. I know exactly what I'm wearing when I go. Oh my gosh, and those are 25 a piece.
And then these are new. The filming in Oklahoma prepared me for a lifetime in hell, which is what Sylvester Stallone said about filming in Tulsa.
Oh man, I don't think you realize how hot it gets here.
No, well they started filming I think in like August or something.
That's the wrong time.
That's the wrong time.
That's our hottest month.
Yeah. Let's see, this is Cowboy Buddy. So they do a lot of kind of like Western inspired vintage and like specifically animals.
So cool. What's crazy is like, I'm still young, I'm like 45, but my grandmother has like these puppies and like that cat still right now at her house. I'm like, oh my gosh. I think I'm getting old, y'all.
So this is Blair Full of
Those are
Candles.
dope.
Yeah. These are already her second run. She sold out of her first run. It was like her first day.
My God, those are dope.
So she started this because she was allergic to a lot of the stuff that's in normal candles. So like this was kind of her way of being able to enjoy fragrances and scents in a way that didn't, you know,
Get her
aggravate
allergic
allergies.
allergies, get
Yeah.
her allergic reactions.
So I think they're made with it says coconut and apricot wax. Hello.
No, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna do here.
Cool. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Dude, old Ouija board. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, holy shoot, 90s. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. It's 1940s. I am so buying that. Oh my God. 1940s Ouija board. I don't own a Ouija board. I told myself I'd never buy one, but a 1940s vintage, I bet that definitely got some stuff up to it. Yeah, we're gonna buy it. Definitely gonna buy it. So, which y'all I think is really, really cool. This being local artists at local vendors, just their hard work, their hard time. This is just absolutely some of the coolest stuff I've got to see. I've lived here my whole life, didn't even know this was here. So, I think it is so cool. Man. Digging on the overalls though. I really am. I think I'll have to get me a set and rock them before long. This probably chicks, but the old refreshment sign.
That's That's the only thing that's not for sale.
Right? I was like, man.
I can ask the vendor. Let me take a picture of it and ask.
It is a 1940s Ouija board, and I'm like, I don't own one. I've never bought one. I told myself I wasn't going to. But I'm thinking 1940s, and the people that's played that, no telling what's attached to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll ask the vendor.
That's why I'm doing this, y'all. I told y'all, I don't know what I'm going to come across. This is totally out of my normal niche, but 1940s Ouija board, that definitely needs to be in a collection. Maybe we can take that to buy it on Route 66, since we're doing 66 stops in 6 months. And it'd been really cool if that Ouija board was $66.06 or something like that. Keep it really spooky, but I think it'd be really cool to get the Ouija board, take it on different parts of locations, and use it down Route 66 so it happens.
Alright,
Yeah, you're good. No, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. So cool. This is so cool. All right, y'all, it's time for me to get out of here. This place was absolutely amazing. It was really neat to see all the local vendors, see all their hard work, everything they've made by hand. I'm gonna leave email addresses, telephone numbers, whatever I can down here below. You'll see it right now, and that way you can, if you want to purchase any of this or call and ask directions where they're at, they can help you out. But this is episode 1 of this Route 66 and 66 stop in 6 months, and this episode 1. That's all I got to say. So go find episode 2, which is linked right here. Go find it, watch it, and love you. Stay freaky.